can bet on Peter winning that. Took all 5 of us to beat him last time.
I still can't believe he caught one of my smart bombs. Just like that.
We have already fought the man.
Hold on, you don't remember?
I remember sparring against the Celestial Madonna in a small village. And then the cold darkness of the Promise devouring my soul. Until you found me.
Yeah, you missed a lot.
Moore, are you okay letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki.
You have great confidence in this Celestial Madonna.
She's one of the few people I know I can trust.
Really? She freaks me out.
Because she's smarter than you?
And kinder.
Hey, that nickname makes my skin crawl. I'm furry, not fuzzy. Not even that little. Hey, Quill.
You seem like you're in a good mood.
Do I? I've got a great idea for a new blaster extension. Can't wait to put it together.
Well, now that the gang's back together and we've got a minute to breathe, I think you deserve an official thank you for what you did on Lamentus.
Quill,
I know you don't like that kind of sappy stuff, but I really mean it. Knowing about the crap those scientists did to you, not only does it make my blood boil, it puts everything into perspective.
Come on. It was just a puddle.
I don't know if I could have gotten over something like that.
You saved our lives, man. You deserve a bit of praise.
We rode and saved your lives, and scientists were involved. I have many questions.
Yeah, we'll save them for the next time we all get a drink together, buddy.
Did you reach Cosmo?
That explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo. If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. To thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land at the spaceport.
All them bars. And betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments, while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, Gold.
What the flark?
Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side. So, final showdown against Raker. This time, you'll get him for good.
I intend to. We're not leaving here without Nikki.
Your kid sure got herself in a deep, Quill.
Her mom died, man. If Warlock's telling the truth, that thing inside her is using Corell's death to manipulate her.
I get it. Ain't gonna get out of there, but I'll die trying.
I am Groot.
Groot wants you to know he'll do all he can to save your kid.
You know what? I think I kinda understood that. You take care of the Milano, okay? Make sure the ship's still here when we come back. Ready, Drax?
I am. My blades are as sharp as the rodent's tongue.
Was that a metaphor?
It was a simile.
Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter.
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack!
Rip them off, Drax! The sorcerer protects the rest!
All the more reason to kill him. Careful around the boosted ones!
The flying one empowers them with faith!
Who knew whooping cultists could be this much fun?
Way to take him to church, man!
Healing him up!
Well, that's not fair! Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them!
Cut to pieces!
Gamora! Cut that! Drax! Shut him down!
Right! That cloner freak's fixing up for us!
Eyes on the prize, Peter! Take down the flyer! He's healing the rest!
Well, that's not fair!
I thought you'd never ask!
We should switch to the hard stuff! Groot's right! That one's gonna hit hard now!
Get back in there, Tiger!
I can always count on you, Gamora! Groot, you're up! Blow him up!
Nice to meet you!
We'll end you! No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution! Next time, you're on your own!
I thought I was a goner, man!
That was the main course! But here comes dessert! It'll be a slice!
Wacko's better pray their new world comes without death or pain or fear. Cause I'm gonna kill him for clarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki.
There are a lot of ships patrolling.
Just be thankful they aren't shooting at us.
Won't hear me complaining.
We're wasting time, Peter. I don't like the sound of that fulfillment thing. Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
Just because the tower shut down doesn't mean Cosmo is too. Last time we were here, he knocked out me, Gamora, and Drax, and Lady Hellbender's bounty hunters, like it was nothing. You just gotta have faith he's okay.
Really, Peter? Faith?
There does appear to be an excessive spirit here.
Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. I know where it really stunk sometimes, but...
Clark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but these crooks were suspicious of anyone giving them anything for free. Well, I gotta believe some of them stood up against the church. They call themselves outlaws for Flark's sake. They got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hal's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the continuum cortex.
To siphon Faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So they're powering something.
Sure looks like it.
I'm surprised the church was able to seize the cortex. It seemed pretty secure last time.
Wasn't half as secure as the dog thought.
The church's forces increase by the tick.
Let's keep it down.
Fun Flarkers, get ready to die!
They do not fear death.
Don't need to get hurt at first.
Rocket! Fireworks! Come on, slice them up! Rex, don't flop! That's the word is out about us!
You'd think there'd be more of them. Hey, that one was mine!
Danger close, Rocket!
More batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
Priest said that they were bringing...
They can't raise the dead, especially after we saved Nikki.
Don't suppose we could try tricking them again? Make them believe we're all promised up?
Not unless you can fake that purple glow they all seem to have.
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Mantlow's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There is no way through this wall.
Could be a bunch of wackos just waiting for us on the other side.
Good point. Peter, you should find a way over to check.
What?
Why me?
Ain't you the leader of this outfit?
Peter!
Well, that didn't work.
I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones who can do this, right?
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Let's hope it holds.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlow's. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
When we are done here, we will need to tell a Rhapsodus about these adventures.
Oh, what?
They are the keepers of Catathian lore. This will be an epic tale.
Okay. Gotta make a passage here.
I had a contact here. Rotations ago.
You did? Was it Blurf? No. Shadapan. What's maybe? Whoa. Cat free. He always gave root for...
Tried pushing, to no avail.
Yeah! Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
Unlikely. They were all charlatans.
Most of them were pickpockets and fences. Pretty useful people to know. So, you gonna move this thing or what?
I've been thinking about what Warlock said.
Which part? He hasn't stopped talking since we met him.
About how Nikki and that Magus thing might be too intertwined to say.
Is that what he said? It's easier to understand Bug Lady. Thinking this calls for a Spardoy solution, Quill?
Last time.
Wasn't half as secure as the dog thought.
The Church's forces increased by the tick.
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Mantlow's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There is no way through this wall.
Could be a bunch of wackos just waiting for us on the other side.
Peter!
Well, that didn't work.
Clark, I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones who can do this, right? Clear back here, Quill. Looks like you're gonna have to yank a chunk free from this side, though.
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Let's hope it holds.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlow's. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
When we are done here, we will need to tell a Rhapsodus about these adventures.
Okay. Gotta make a passage here.
I had a contact here. Rotations ago.
You did? Was it Blurf?
I tried pushing, no avail.
Don't suppose we could try tricking them again? Make them believe we're all promised up?
Not unless you can fake that purple glow they all seem to have.
There's been seen no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us.
The Warlock carries an old grudge. He would not align himself with the Grand Unifier.
Any of these fortune tellers saw this coming. Hey, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
My memory is flawless. I'm just an optimist.
You know why we need Warlock to stop Magus's space magic ritual? We don't know space magic!
Yeah, because that ain't a real thing.
Man, I'm not so sure anymore, not after Lamentus. None of this makes any sense, but Mantis gave us somebody.
Focus, Peter Quill. Prepare to spill blood.
Oh. The Emporium used to be right here. Did the church destroy it?
Doubt it. The Collector probably blasted out of here at the first sign of trouble.
Looks like the church is trying to keep us out of there.
That's not gonna work.
More jerseys dropping in.
They'll be dropping like flies soon enough.
I'm on it!
Tie them down! Wipe them out, Rocket! Crack! Destroy! Prepare for pain! Zap! I love playing Zappazelli!
Having fun preying on the weak?
This looks like a dead end.
For some more than others.
I have seen nowhere this desolated before.
No way. When?
If you wander about early enough in the morning. Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Nah, the Cortex could handle that on its own.
Maybe Raker's trying to reanimate the Celestial Head. Bring it back to life?
Perhaps he wishes to turn it into a ship.
Ah, this thing's deader than dead. It ain't coming back, and it ain't jumping through no hyperspace.
Say Celestials are powered by hyperspace. Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing.
And we'll have to be ready for them to try and stop us.
The converted ones will be prepared to die in order to bring their loved ones back to life.
Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Think we just one big, happy Flarkin family. What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The movement must not be stopped!
That's it. He finally snapped.
Gamora, wait for us! Do your thing, Drax! Gamora! What's going on? We have to protect her! He's
This one just eats ammo! Perish!
You won't ruin her this time!
I will ruin them all! What the blood, Gamora?
Whatever happens, we're not running in!
That was last time! Charge!
Scott Dirt Medic is really complicating things!
The shaman must be dealt with immediately! Rocket! Go wild!
He just went bonkers!
A Katapian-worthy battle frenzy! He is ensorcelled! Beware of the bolstered attacks!
You don't want to be in the way of that!
Yup! The superstar of the powers is gonna get his!
Not again!
Keep some breathing room, Groot! I was destroying something! Powers, face us!
You won't ruin her this time!
I will ruin them all!
You? Good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait! Hold on a sec!
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Raker's flarked-up church?
Of course not,
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on. All things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like. I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I could take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenuburi. Your
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. Let's say we go stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
Incoming!
For the big guns!
So we can forget what I just said, right?
If I buy you a drink, will you tell us how it happened?
Why are there so many of them?
Because they've been converting whole worlds. Prepare yourself,
Feels like I've been shooting that big butt for hours!
How many times have I saved your butt now?
Rocket! Blast him!
Find Raker! I get him first!
I believe he's for nuts!
Throw that, Drax! Rush him, Drax!
Ain't nothing getting through! Hang in there, bud! Quill, do something!
Gamora, cut it down!
Feel this?
Ah! This combat is surely one of Warlock's attention!
We ain't gonna see him again. No way!
Man, that giant robot can...
Yeah, we're all a bunch of misfits. I get it. Save your nice words for later, Quill.
Smoke him, Rocket! Toss him around! Run him through! String him up! It's just gonna get harder from here!
I'm just getting warmed up.
Chop him up!
My knuckles failed to crack his metallic carapace!
It's one of those two or more to operate thingies.
How do they have this many goons?
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
Too wide to cross.
Maybe we can bridge the gap.
We keep saying bridge, and it's starting to sound like a made-up word.
All words are made up,
Why do they keep blocking everything off?
because now they expect us.
We need to find another way to the bridge.
Gap's too big to jump.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
So, Gamora... how am I supposed to drop the most interesting thing she's ever done?
Really? A fate force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
You see that kid in the ritual thing?
I could not miss him.
You think the church did that to his head, or was the poor sucker born like that?
That's it, Peter! Let's go! We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
I was...
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
Form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
Branch out, crew! Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
But what now?
On the left!
Market snipers! Dash cowards!
We need to close this distance! The roving one's making the rest of them harder to kill!
The ecclesiastic must be thwarted post-haste!
Well, you're a big target, that's why!
This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my lead!
So many lousy angles to cover!
I will flank them!
Punch it, Drax!
I am trying to destroy!
What's next, Peter?
Look! Golden Boy and Uniquarker are still at it!
We're sitting ducks!
You're wrong on both counts!
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there, you save me one!
No promises! Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember? Send it their way, Drax!
This is how it's done!
Oh, you, Drax! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftop!
Just once I'd like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that!
Saved us from certain death!
I ain't scared of Raker and his little Rango!
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump! Light him up, Rocket!
When he showed up!
I have
Like a
vanquished
hot
this Novator
knife.
traitor with my fists!
That's right, big guy! Show him who's boss!
Aim at what?
Ground this traitor that I may bash his skull!
Round him up, crew!
Make sure you don't fall off!
Make sure those snipers don't hit
I
you
was
either!
doing this!
Now it's Nova!
These soldiers are deadlier than the local security!
Bombs away, Rocket!
We must restrain them!
Rocket, now!
I shall enjoy this!
Doesn't look like you'll be flying anytime soon!
We approach the God's Tower!
We still have to fight our way through!
We don't need Golden Boy's help.
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like,
Oh, my gilded glutes!
Regal rear.
His perfect posterior. His
Champion cheeks.
Must suck to be a celestial head just floating around the edge of the universe's stuck toilet. And then parasites move in and build a space station. They start digging out your brains. Until a death cult evicts everybody and starts blowing up what's left of you.
Look out! Let's not add to our problems!
Running and gunning on rooftops. This is kind of fun.
So now you're
Too
finally
close!
happy?
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Too bad they busted up the bridge. How many are there? It's like all of nowhere, Yoga.
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the... whatever they called it!
The full Flarkman.
That was not the name!
I like it better.
Bust out the smart bombs!
So many lousy angles to cover.
I will fight them! Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
Is that like a Katavian minstrel?
Deadliest woman incoming! Tie him down!
This
These
face
fanatics only
fanatic
understand violence!
Is that what they call a spiritual experience?
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
Blow them away, Rocket!
Finally! I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us.
I am Groot.
Groot thinks we'll be nowhere royalty once we save it. We need to be on the other side of this thing.
We're not getting over.
Would under suffice?
I did see a floor directly below this one.
I ain't seeing no hatch or nothing. Hey, Quill, try your visor. Always knew nowhere would get raided, but not like this. Thought it would be the world mind cracking down on them.
They do have Nova Corps converts in their forces, so you weren't completely wrong.
Cosmo, he must have bribed so many people to keep this place fun.
Part of the floor looks weak.
Good thing we got old Big Boots.
It is not the size of the boot, but the might of the one who wields it. Perhaps we should summon the ship to deliver us to our destination.
Ain't no way they'd let us land anywhere near the big party. Better off fighting our way there.
Indeed. I would much rather face them with my blades.
Finally! I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us.
Groot.
We need to be on the other side of this thing.
We're not getting over.
Would under suffice? This carnage brings back troubling memories of worlds I destroyed.
Always wondered, what did you use to do that? Some kind of mega bombs?
Rocket.
Blades. My own hands. And feet.
I did see a floor directly below this one.
I ain't seeing no hatch or nothing. Hey, Quill, try your visor. Always knew nowhere would get raided, but not like this. Thought it would be the world mine cracking down on them.
They do have Nova Corps converts in their forces, so you weren't completely wrong.
Cosmo, he must have bribed so many people to keep this place fun.
Part of the floor looks weak.
Good thing we got old Big Boots.
It is not the size of the boot, but the might of the one who wields it.
Drax, buddy, let's make a hole.
That's one way down.
The best one.
Perhaps we should summon the ship to deliver us to our destination.
Ain't no way they'd let us land anywhere near the big party. Better off fighting our way there.
Indeed. I would much rather face them with my blades.
Look! They're still at it!
At least our guy seems to be winning.
Boom, baby!
You sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need another reminder to buy Calyx cream.
Warlock better not kill Raker before I get to him.
I am eager to pull that sorcerer's insides to the outside.
I don't need another round. Warlock can squeeze the life out of that freak for all I care. You gonna make us a bridge or what? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding.
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Are you kidding? After the fit you threw last time?
This ain't like the last time. You all... I trust you guys.
Whoa!
Glad that wasn't Rocket.
You are a valued member of this team, not a tool to be thrown about.
Worried about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it.
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
We don't have to worry about that because we will stop it. More specifically, I'm gonna make Raker eat my element guns.
Perhaps shooting him would yield better results.
And then we're gonna bring my daughter home and that's
That's what worries you.
one problem at a time.
How dumb are these flartnards to even fall for this full flarkment garbage?
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
I felt it in my promise too. That endless hunger.
Oh yeah. Hungry is an understatement.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the cortex. It is the cortex.
How could that...
Looks like you'll get to ask him yourself.
This isn't going to end well.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there!
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes.
Get it! Away! The beast is being exposed to the promise.
Take these off, people!
These belligerents do not stand a chance.
It's all you, Gamora! Looks like this one's gonna miss the mass suicide.
Another one? Go, Rocket! You don't stand a chance! I guess this means there's no nowhere resistance!
I wasn't expecting it.
Fought for hours.
die! File your complaint later! Drop him, Gamora! Nobody kicks a dog on my 1 hour watch!
Look out!
The mechanical beast is running out of limbs!
That's one big, bad, stuck robot!
The solution is simple! We must take it out first!
I was almost roadkill!
Well, assistant!
Do your thing, Gamora!
I will enjoy this!
Groot says if you mess with the dog, you get the thorns!
Set it free!
Fast!
Let's see those branches! Rocky, you gotta keep them off Cosmo!
They will not touch him!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
Next
It is
time,
as
you're on your
as
own!
it is large!
Dodge
Not
this!
going into the light this time, little buck! Smash him up, Drax!
With pleasure!
I guess this means there's no nowhere resistance!
I wasn't expecting any!
Groot, hog-tie time!
Are we even putting a dent in the sky? These fanatics only understand violence!
Catch a break!
The rodent is being overwhelmed!
Cosmo, you've got to snap out of it!
Fight them, dog!
Note to self, try not to die! Face me!
Don't get shoot about time!
Rocket! Nukem! Cosmo! Aqua's here!
The dog has lost its memories of the past!
Well, he's scratching the big thing's paint!
Let's beat on it together! Think of it as team building!
We gotta keep him off, Cosmo!
Cut them down fast!
Rocket! Safety's off!
The Flark are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this fleabag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait! He's still in there! I can hear him!
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind! He's there!
Oh, Flark, it just shoot the nuts!
No!
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
Is Peter cool? Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is Cosmo smelled? Smell of nowhere.
Where else would we be, Furbrain?
His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us! He's still in the promise!
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Doma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. And the ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return at any time?
Not at time that matter. Same reason Katardia not go home.
Earth was great. Cats to chase, trees to be on. The point is, I get it. We all get homesick. But you gotta bury that bone and move on.
Piotr Quill does not know what he asks. He's like fleas, biting and biting, no matter how much Cosmos scratch.
Oh, you Terrans have a real thing for your home planet. What's one hunk of rock over another?
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing, color with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family go. Men in suits send Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost. But yet...
You had owners. It sounds like they gave you up.
Family would never turn back on Cosmo.
I lost my family too. My mom died right in front of me when I was just a kid.
Then Piotr Quill should know. Cosmo would work like dog to have family back.
If they are part of this promise, these humans are most assuredly dead. Do not be swayed by the bribe of their return as I was.
Promise is only empty until fulfillment be. Perhaps it's Katati who lost hope too quickly.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Yet, it's too late for old dog to learn new trick. Mother-child will honor promise, and Cosmo will be best boy.
Fine! We'll stop them ourselves.
This Cosmo cannot allow. Will induce coma until fulfillment of promise be.
Wait, what?
It's for best. You are, how you say, in doghouse.
No, hold on! Your precious promise can't be fulfilled without this!
What is?
What is it? You know what is? Want it? Ready? Go get it, boy!
I can't believe that worked.
It won't for long. Let's get out of here before he comes back.
Gotta hand it to you, Quill. That was pretty clever. All right, I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so... Clark!
Cosmo changed the codes.
I guess so.
All right, people. Let's find another way through.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes.
The way the church spreads their faith tech.
Yep. Definitely something gross behind here. Drax, can you handle this?
An intriguing texture. I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust. Wonder if the church even realizes what was being mined down here. They're standing on top of the most valuable resource in the galaxy.
The miners they have converted will remember.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We picked up a job from a Signog at Mantlos, while you were off looking for the mud.
What job?
The less you know, the better. The flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth.
Whatever they're doing, I think they just took it to the next level.
The ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, bud. How do we know we can even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
To save her people.
When he was in his promise, Drax said Magus was...
Eating my soul.
And anything that eats can die, right?
That don't sound too scientific.
Wish to poison its food supply.
We're the food supply, so... no.
Yuck.
I am so done with brains and the Universal Church of Crap.
Let's tear through. Breaker's not gonna wait for us.
Here. We'll attempt
rocket!
Bomber's really messing with my flow!
You got this one! Took out one of the Novacore nut jobs! Wrap him up, bud! Chuck one more up for Star-Lord!
The big one has thrown mine! The electrifying enchanter spells irritate
Cut
me!
to the chase!
You and me both! We can take him out!
Woo! Show him your... This is so gross!
The cranial matter has an impressive springiness!
The battlefield is way too busy with all these mines!
The traitor must feel the brunt of our cooperation!
We're violating so many nowhere codes just
Poor
being
goon's
here
got
this
brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lung.
Good thing I've got my mask.
That won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in. You probably already got the gray lung.
Lungs are already gray.
And you know that... Drax, little help, Peepo?
Readily!
I'm surprised Thanos never tried to take Nowhere's resources during the war.
Set her down, bud.
What are you doing? That's the way we came.
I'll be quick.
What do the buyers do with all of the brain matter?
They buy bone scrapes and spinal fluid, too.
Why?
They're mostly scientists, trying to understand the mysteries of the universe or create the next big weapon.
Need your muscles again, Drax.
Do not fall victim to indecision, Peter Quill.
Drax, over here! Hurry!
I move as swiftly as is necessary.
Quill, you know I was just messing with you.
What's that?
There ain't no such thing as gray lung.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Oh, you so fell for it. Gray lung. Ooh.
Did you guys know?
Oh, yeah.
Naturally.
You're always good for a laugh, Quill.
This looks sturdy enough for an anchor.
Sure, just tell me where. I've been thinking. Yeah, the nobodies look out for themselves, but they're also paranoid.
That's an understatement.
So maybe at the first sign of trouble, some of them jumped in their ships and got out.
You underestimate their greed. Breaker promises power and eternal life.
Hurts to see all my investments go up in smoke.
What investments?
Couple seed fundings into illegal weapons research, funneled some units into goon training, couple vets.
You had units this whole time?
No, they were invested.
What do you see?
Same stuff, but higher.
Groot's asking if there might be tiny people living inside our heads, like nowhere.
It is a valid question. Many homes are made from wood. Whoa!
Careful, this place is practically falling apart.
See, all of nowhere looks like this, Sue.
So they just up and left all this once they discovered the Cortex?
If by up and left you mean that much went barking mad and booted everyone out, then yup.
Hey, Groot, think you can get me up there? Right about there.
This seems important to our task.
I want to get a look from up high.
scoping?
This place smells weird.
It's the brains. Goes sour if it sits too long.
Smells like metal and, I don't know, something else.
Urea.
What's that?
It was the waste product of a large Catathian slug.
I'm not sure slug piss is exactly what I was thinking of.
It is unmistakable. Why do the mightiest powers of the universe not intervene against the Church? Galactus, the Stranger, the Living Tribunal.
They didn't show up for the Galactic War either, and we won it without them.
Your mistake is thinking they give a single flark about the rest of us. Here you go. Ain't gonna get craftsmanship like that anywhere else.
Tremors have intensified.
That's one way of putting it.
It is an accurate statement.
Well, it don't help none. Oh, what have they done to you?
You, okay, Rocket?
No, I ain't okay. The Cortex, nowhere. What's gonna happen to this place? This filthy dump of cheap booze and shady units is the closest thing I got to a home.
I am Groot.
This isn't the first time someone's tried to take over Nowhere, and it won't be the last. As long as we stop the Church, all the old no-goodniks will be back in no time. You know, the good kind of no-goodniks.
I hope you're right. Thanks, Quill.
Ugh, I have brain chunks stuck between the ridges of my boots. Minor hiccup we need to consider. How do we even shut down the Cortex now that it's all supercharged?
Yeah, there ain't gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance. This is the Flarkin Continuum Cortex.
We'll blow it up if that's what it takes.
We're dealing with power we've never seen before. No way we'd survive that.
I will do it. While the rest of you flee, it would be an honor.
You don't know nothing about explosives. And this is Flarkin Nowhere, man. I ain't blowing up nowhere. Or any of us. We should focus on them faith conduits. I'm betting they all travel through the same jump.
Here they come! A whole lot of them!
Soon to be one less.
Oh, you rocket! Keep them busy, Groot! We've got fake tech everywhere!
I wish we had time to demolish all of it.
Chop, chop, Gamora!
Fiends! I will find new ways to kill you.
Rex likes to get his hands dirty! Getting real sick of these skiffs bringing more doom!
These Flarks are cheap!
Slash him, Gamora! Maybe it's a silent prayer session! That's Nova Corps, dude, but bonkers!
Our mighty battle shakes the very ground beneath us!
Our very fast, efficient battle that needs to end soon!
Fiends! I will find new ways to kill you!
Drax is well known for his non-scientific method! soldier! We can't keep getting pulled into skirmishes!
Like we have any choice. They shoot, we shoot.
Over here! Guess we're climbing brains again.
Gotta get across that gap first.
Just so you know, I'm reserving the shower indefinitely after this. All right, crew, let's make a bridge of our own. Man, I really hope Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, Goldie ain't counting on us. To him, we're just a bunch of scuts soiling his fancy boots.
He's seen what we can do.
More importantly, we know what we can do. All right, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
Who said saving the galaxy would be easy?
I do not recall anyone making that claim.
After kicking Raker's butt, I wouldn't be surprised if Warlock finds us.
That still leaves Mantis.
We'll have the Cortex by then. Careful, it gets a little... Whoa!
Peter, do you want to do the honors?
Totally. Watch this.
Surprise, scumfuckers! Mitchell! Don't forget, we're a team! Coordinate! Pull up! I will demolish your foes! Let loose, Rocket! Stop them short, Groot! Ton creeps are coming from everywhere!
Good! More for the bloody reaping!
Another flocked up Nova Corps soldier dealt with!
Must have missed the defense against Gamora class!
Breathing room, Groot!
Don't worry about me, bud. I'm enjoying this!
My great strength goes underutilized!
Pounds, Drac! Blitz him, Rocket!
Meet your maker! His belief could not save him from death!
Good! Because there's a lot more where he came from. Order up!
Breathing room, Groot! These creeps need to know. Throw that, Drax!
Floors are lessened by now!
Another
Good!
cultist
'Cause there's a
found!
lot more where he came from.
Pulverize them! Put him up, Gamora!
Careful!
This trip's getting expensive! Explosives ain't cheap!
They'll build nowhere for it! Watch it! They're crawling out of the woodwork!
Good! More for the bloody reaping! My mind fills with rage!
Just keep it pointed at the other
Never
team!
see it coming!
Caution!
Yo! The branch can pluck that dude from the skies!
Hold them down! Blow them up! Don't forget, we're a team! Coordinate!
Fall out, and I will demolish your foes!
We see Raker in there! He's mine!
Don't be mad if I accidentally put a couple of rounds in that ass bag! I can't miss when there are this many goons!
Just don't shoot me in the back, okay?
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
The creeps are coming from everywhere!
Incoming attack!
They ain't getting the drop on me!
What is next, Peter Quill?
just got destroyed by the destroyer! Awesome!
Wizard! Please stand before your temple gates! Come out and die!
Just try not to break the cortex when we get in there.
Let's show them they met with the wrong friggin' team!
You'd think they'd have learned their lesson by now!
Death has come!
This might be a problem!
Crap!
I am losing control!
Oh man! You guys are in big trouble!
I'm good! Let's get back to it! Get the point?
Drax! Kick their butts! Whole lot of pain coming your way!
This is bringing back war memories!
Only this time there's no resistance to help out! Feels like I've been shooting that big butt for hours! These creeps need to know what the Guardians of the Galaxy are all about!
Guess they ain't seen our business card.
I shall break their bones!
This blackguard is sucking up all my shots!
Watch it! They're crawling out of the woodwork!
Good! More for the bloody reaping!
Any last words?
Good riddance.
Now the true battle begins.
Everyone ready? Game face is on.
I have only one face.
Well, put it in me mode.
Ha! Done!
What's everybody thinking?
I'm thinking if Goldie didn't finish him off already, I got a grenade with Raker's name on it.
Engraving an explosive is imprudent.
Whatever they're up to with the Cortex, it stops now. This is nowhere. Our nowhere.
Destin right. Let's show these Flartnards the door.
I'll show them my blade.
It will be a glorious battle. We are with you, Peter Quill!